backing it up. Corner marshals ready. Drivers, let's keep it clean. Racing, sound of the tone. So everybody gets through that little bit of a 180 clean. Sherwood was out in front, but he drives it off track right there. And so it looks like Duffy's going to go to that top spot now. And then Tony and Evan in a battle for the bump position, and then a whole train of 3 more super quick little buggies coming through there. So Duffy, looks like Evan has gotten by Tony now. Then Evan makes a bobble on the tabletop, gives it right back to Tony. And then here comes some pressure from the back end of some other drivers. Oh, Evan way off track. Shawn, Tony, Jesse, Chris, Evan, Ken, and Jeff. Shawn with a little bit of gap now back to the rest of the field in the 2 spot. Well, it was going to be Jesse, but it's going to be Tony, then Jesse. Evan not having good luck with the 4-wheel today. So Duffy continues to stretch it out. Double-digit lead early in this one, only 135 into this. It looks like Jesse has gotten by, and then a mistake out of Jesse. So Tony will go by for bump position. Ken and Chris right there as well. So you got kind of a 4-car little train going through the infield of the track right now, battling for 2 positions with 2 down and 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. So Tony in that bump position over that gap jump in the right. Sherwood up to the 3 now. Martin 4. Sherwood makes a mistake, so Martin up to the 3. Working back around. Shawn just trying to do his best to work through lap traffic there without causing himself. All those guys in front of him are battling for the bump position, so he's pretty much got a lap on the field right now. So he's showing good patience there. No reason to put in too much pressure on those guys. As Tony, Evan, Jesse, Ken, Chris, and Jeff, the rest of that running order. So here comes left. Tony through that rhythm section in bump position as Shawn continues to lead him around. Evan has gotten back to that 3 spot with 2 minutes to go. Got a pretty good gap to try to make up, though. 9.3 seconds. You're going to probably need a little help from Tony. Shawn making a few mistakes here, letting Tony kind of try to reel him back in. Something sounding a little clicky in Jesse's car there. We'll see how that holds out as we stay with your leader here as he goes into the infield. Up over that little single roller back towards the tabletop and the wall ride now. 7-second advantage for him. Tony running in that 2 spot. Let's see, Tony going over the table now into the wall ride as well. Evan was still running 3rd. Oh, Evan has closed in on Tony now. So we go to the rhythm section and that battle for the bump position with 45 seconds to go as Evan right on the wing of Tony now. As we try and keep passes for position clean as they head towards the mini staircase. Oh, Evan tries to get the jump pass there, catches the wing of Tony. No harm, no foul. Back into position here with 23 seconds to go. So we're going to get 1 more lap out of these drivers right here. So it's Shawn, Tony, Evan, Jesse, Chris, Ken, and Jeff. Battle for the bump. 1 lap to go. Oh, Tony rolls it over on the dot. Evan almost does the same. Now Tony has to chase Evan here. Evan trying to put the four-wheel into the A-main. Tony trying to catch him to prevent him to do so. Up into the wall right now. This very tricky back right section. Master clock expired. Race him to the line. And Shawn's right there as well as they drag to the line. So Evan's actually going to take the win. And Duffy will go 2. And Tony will go 3. So Shawn was just shutting it down a little bit, trying to stay smooth, and will lose by 0.04 of a second. All right, and that is a race all stop, all done. So Evan, Shawn will get the bump. Tony goes 3, Jesse, Chris, Ken, and Jeff